Y'all already see the title. Y'all already see the thumbnail. I'm not gonna waste none of y'all time, so let's get straight into it. Right here. Boom.
What's poppin', y'all? PlaqueBoyMax, who has been the premier streamer, the breakout streamer of the year when it comes to 2025 and later end of 2024, he just dropped.
He definitely been doing his thing. He definitely been doing his thing. You know you've been doing your thing when people are starting to try to attach their name to you. You know what I'm saying? At first you kind of kept hearing them like on the come up, whoopty whoop. But once you start having people like, well, what was that dude? The latest dude, Take Too Smooth or something like that or whatever. Other people was attaching their name to him. Then he did a live stream with Will Smith with a whole bunch of people. But yeah, he been going crazy.
His debut album. So for those, it's called 5 Forever. 5-star is his crew, what he calls his fans, the brand that he reps. And I think the cover is dope, off rip.
My favorite number 5 too, so shout out to him for that.
He's got the 5-star with the New Jersey Nets jersey, which was he even, how old was he when the New Jersey Nets turned into the Brooklyn Nets? Because Jay-Z was one of the people that came into the Brooklyn Nets, and that was what, 2010, 2011 when Magna Carta Holy Grail came out, and PlaqueBoyMax is what, 22? So he was like, what, 6, 7, 8 years old, maybe? Who knows? But I think it's a dope cover either way. Now, he just signed to Field Trip Records in partnership with Capitol. And it was Quavo that leaked.
I know he probably got a crazy deal too. If you know, I'm pretty sure he got a crazy deal, like something that's leaning more towards him than him being like more trap, kind of like how like a lot of rappers are.
This when he was like, yo, we on the same label. I think it's a solid move for him to sign to a label.
I thought Quavo was with QC or something like that. I could be wrong. Well, I am wrong, clearly. I thought he was though.
Just to get a lot more of these collabs easier, and shout out to them because they listened when I was like, yo, why don't they just do these music streams in a studio so that people could smoke as opposed to the Airbnb? And it looks like he started doing that, so maybe I wasn't tripping and making that suggestion, and it wasn't something that they had tried before. One thing though is that PlaqueBoyMax had been seen more as a curator and an engineer to a degree, not like engineering proficiency, but he was handling the engineering of these songs. And I'm gonna first review my thoughts on this album.
Definitely, but they just
hearing of these songs.
But I love that nigga his PlaqueBoyMax song. He was like, "In my real name Max, and I really got plaques. Double digits, no cap. I'm the real PlaqueBoyMax. PlaqueBoyMax. I ain't gonna lie, I was messing with that heavy. Nothing against PlaqueBoyMax, but it was a hard song.
And I'm going to first review my thoughts on this album because this album is PlaqueBoyMax's album of him rapping. And I listened to this album twice.
I haven't even listened to it. Should I check it out? Y'all let me know. Should I check it out?
I actually took notes on this, and this is more than I've done for any other album that's dropped this year, for even artists that I like. Like, I'll listen to it on my own. I'm not taking no damn notes. Maybe if it's an artist that I kind of mess with, I'll listen to it once, and then I most likely won't really talk about it after that. Because for this, it's his debut album. The guy's a streamer too. He also said that he wanted to not take a break, but he said he wanted to fall back on making his own music on stream to focus, and he just felt like there was a lot of pressure on him on stream. So I wanted to give him a completely fair shake instead of just going in there off the first listen and dismissing it, which might have happened off the first listen. So I'm gonna go track by track. Now, off rip, the first song, Yacht, this song is absolute trash. My first thought was, what?
Yeah, granted, I haven't listened to any of these songs. I'm gonna have to go listen to this album. Y'all let me know what's y'all favorite songs from the album. The
hell is this? If this album is going to be like this, no, I might not make it to the third, fourth song. And I had already committed. So this
Oh, that's my boy Sheila Michi? Hey, who remembers Sheila Michi? But y'all don't know nothing about my nigga Sheila. Y'all don't know about Sheila Michi. Hey, I sound like I'm glazing, but I don't care. Nigga, I remember being in the 10th, 11th grade, bro. That nigga dance videos were astronomical. I don't care. And my nigga, I've been wondering what my bro, what Sheila Michi been.
I might not make it to the third, fourth song. and I had already committed. So this song, garbage. The beat, whatever the hell he did to his vocals, all that mashed together, it's like one big dookie sandwich. And it's the first song, too. Usually that's the one where you want to establish to a listener that's never heard of his music before, especially him rapping. Many people have seen him and seen what he's done with music, but they haven't really heard him rap. Maybe they heard Pink Dreads. So this, oh my goodness, what a terrible first impression. But I sat down and I continued to soldier through for you guys. The second song, Lay Flat, I don't think the concept was bad. You know, lay flats, first class. A lot of rapping and writing in general is just saying a bunch of different things, saying the same things in a bunch of different ways. And that's where creativity comes from. I think a lot of creativity comes from constrictions as opposed to like, yo, there are so many other things to talk about. Not really. There aren't that many things to talk about in life in general. However, you could say many different things in different ways. So I thought the concept wasn't that bad, but the song is trash. Now, the writing wasn't terrible. Now, PlaqueBoyMax, we're not going to say his writing ever impressed me to any degree, but
I'm not gonna lie. Everything I've heard from him, from like the songs he did with DDG, I thought they did more than just Pink Dreads, but from Pink Dreads to, I think he did like a diss track to somebody. I thought all those was like decent to good. I just can't think of nothing right now in my head that I was just like, man, PlaqueBoy, that was some trash stuff. So I'm definitely gonna have to go listen to this album. Definitely. We might not even be able to finish the full video because now I'm just thinking about it. I need to go listen to the album. Because he said it's trash. Oh my goodness.
I can understand where it's like, okay, the writing here is not too bad. But the delivery is just like off on this song. It doesn't come across well. The melody and the flow just sucks. So
if anybody that's listened to the album, let me know.
We're not off to a great start. Number 3 was Tank Davis. And I was just like, in my notes, I just wrote, WTF is this? It's just a mess. Yeah, that's what the song felt like, a complete mess. At this point, I'm like, yo, this is only 13 songs. Let's see if we can soldier through. The song 7, was the first song that was actually decent. You know, like I raised my eyebrows, like, okay, like the not bad face. And the flow fits well with him and the beat. So I thought the song was okay. I actually liked this song. And then after that, it's Swag 2. So this song, Swag 2, it wasn't trash like the first 2 songs, but it was just forgettable. I feel like the delivery and the vocals were supposed to be like a little bit spacey, considering the way that the beat feels. But it just sounds like something old Uzi would mess with. And if old Uzi was messing with this, it wouldn't sound like this. Hold
on, he said old Uzi? Oh, Uzi is... Hey, I really gotta... Yeah, because old Uzi go hard.
Song ended up coming out. So Swag 2, not a fan of it.
I still listen to old Uzi to this day. I listen to more old Uzi than his new stuff. And that's sad to say, but I do. Unlike what Jumpin', which is new off of Playboy Cardi.
Now, Rockstar, that's just whack. This isn't even music. It just sounds like noise put together. So I did not mess with that song. Now, track number 7, Dave. This is the hardest beat thus far that also matches his style. Okay. The delivery on here was on point by PlaqueBoyMax. And I think this is one of those songs. This is the first song where I'm like, okay. Or maybe the second song because I liked 7. But this was the first song where I said, okay, he's showing me what he's capable of making. But then, after 38 seconds, specifically, I'm like, wait, what the hell is he doing with this switch up on the flow? And his rap as well. Like, it just got worse at that point. After 38 seconds, but then it picked up later. So I don't know if this song was supposed to be shorter or what. And this is a recurring theme that we're going to see throughout this project. But we saw some glimpses of like, okay, I see what you're doing, and then it's just taken away. Track 8, Yacht 2. This is Dookie Garbage. And this song, if I was a PlaqueBoyMax hater, and I was like, I'm going to make...
Yo, damn. Dookie see, no. I'm a fight for PlaqueBoy even though I ain't even heard it. I'm gonna have to. Ain't no way he did only said one song was good, and he said another song had a good beat. Dave had a good beat. Ain't no way. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Sure that everybody that's heard of this guy but hasn't heard of his music, they never listen to it again. This is the song. This is the first song that I would show them. I'll be like, yo, this song perfectly encapsulates PlaqueBoyMax. I'd send that to them. That's how bad it is, or that's how bad I think it is. Track 9, Paid For. This is a smooth beat, and the background vocals, whoever's wooing in the background, it sounds like PlaqueBoyMax, But it's, man, it's flows smooth on this. He flows smooth on this. I would say it's like the third good song on here, maybe second good song if we're talking about like at this point. But the second half, after 1 minute, it feels like the song was supposed to end. It just gets worse after that mark with his last verse. And this is clear Drake influence, but there's nothing wrong with that. The guy's clearly listened to a lot of different music. He's taken input from a lot of different artists, and he's trying a lot of things here. Pink Moscato, track 10. This is a solid song, but it feels like it's another one of those songs that was supposed to end at 1 minute. It just gets worse with the second verse. And I don't know why he's extending these songs past 1 minute. Maybe because some of these songs were snippets. I don't know. Were these songs snippets? PlaqueBoyMax stands, fans, 5-star guys are going to have to let me know if that's the case. If you just release a song the same length of the snippet, maybe people are disappointed. Because I know for Spotify, the minimum is 30 seconds. I don't know if it's a minute now. But you don't need a song to be 90 seconds. Now, granted, you should be able to make a song that's 90 seconds. But this song just gets worse after the 1 minute mark with his last verse. And I don't know if he's coming back to these songs later to finish them or what, but that's what it feels like. It feels like he laid it down and he had like this, he was kind of in this flow state, and then he just leaves it and he comes back and it just picks up and it feels choppy. Like, it's just.
Okay, I mess with PlaqueBoyMax too heavy. I gotta see if this was good or not. So what I need to go listen to this album. I'm about to go listen to this album and I'm gonna have to come back and finish this vid. But shout out to Hello He Sing. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know if I'm off, if y'all think he off, but I gotta go listen to this album. Cause he basically 8, 9, 10 songs in already saying everything is basically trash for the most part. I gotta go see for myself. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. For real, cause what the